It's Friday, September 6th, and it's time for your weekly recap. This week we're talking about your first trick. So this is a great weekly recap to maybe share with one of your friends that is just getting started in magic or shows a little bit of interest in magic, because we're going to be talking about a lot of tricks that are great for beginners. David says that his first magic trick was probably cups and balls. I think we have a picture of me as a little kid performing the cups and balls. Yep, look at that concentration. Cups and balls is a great beginner trick because it's very easy to do the basics of it, but there are more advanced moves so you can keep growing and building as you perform and learn that trick. Dan from Twitter, what age did you start getting into magic, and what age did you start to perform magic as a professional? Hashtag Magic Geek. I think I got my first magic trick when I was about 3 or 4, and I started performing in front of people when I was about 12. 6 years ago, I started doing it as my sole profession, the only way that I make money. I just wanted to let everyone know that there's a new Geeky Times going out in every order. This is the September issue. You only have this month to get it. There's no other way to get it than to place an order at Magic Geek. There's some great stuff in here, good product reviews, and there's a free trick. You cut it out and paste it together and do a magic trick for back to school. So this is great. You want to get your hands on one, place an order at magicgeek.com right now. Syed or Sid or Saeed, are you going to create some more new magic this year? Yes. Hockey Rules 1998. The first trick was the classic penetration frame. Another great, easy trick to learn. Okay, we got a lot of people talking about this next trick, and it was also my first trick. A few people that talked about it were Brendan, 444RR, Manuel, and Aisa. The first trick I learned was the ball and vase. Jai the Magic Guy. My first trick was the Svengali deck, and I thought it was the coolest thing. The Svengali deck is the coolest thing. You should check it out at magicgeek.com if you haven't already. Since we're talking about beginner tricks that are easy to do, I wanted to point out this one, which is new this week. It is the dice from bag trick. And with this you have an empty bag and you pull these big dice out of it and you pull more than fit into the bag out of the empty bag. It's very easy to do, and it's great for the price, and it's good for stage magic. This is a really good option if you're on a budget, so I would highly recommend checking this trick out right here at magicgeek.com. Jordy says, my first trick was actually the Haunted Key. It's easy and get quite a reaction if we perform it well. Devin, hey Chris, I really want to buy tricks, but my dad won't let me because he doesn't support me. What should I do? Okay, my parents were really supportive, but they weren't financially, so it was difficult to get my hands on stuff, magic stuff. So what I did when I was first starting out is I bought a lot of books because I got a lot more tricks for my money, and I saved up my money and spent it on books and DVDs, which I think is a great way to go if you're on a tight budget, and you're gonna learn a lot from that. I'm sure your dad loves you and wants what's best for you, but if you're really passionate about magic, then support yourself with it and earn some money and buy something that is going to give you more value. Jackson, my first trick was nails through coin. I think we also have a picture of me performing that one. That is a big stain on my shirt, and that shirt is way too big. I think that's my dad's shirt. So that's... Anyway, the point is I'm performing the nails through coin or spiked coin trick. The Obscurantist. Hey Chris, I once heard that in order to become really successful, I should specialize in one particular category of magic, e.g. specialize only in card magic or only in mentalism. What are your thoughts on this? Thank you. I think that it's more important for you to specialize in your character. So whatever the magic is that the best promotes your character or is inspired by your character, that is more important than specializing in one aspect of magic, because I feel like the strongest characters are the ones that are the most successful, not necessarily the people that just do card tricks or just do mentalism. It's all based on character. So I think that should be your focus, not on the actual tricks that you perform. Scott from YouTube, my first trick was when I bought the Rising cards at Disneyland when I was 10. It's still one of my favorites. Chris, would that trick work on stage? That trick can work on stage. You have to figure out your choreography with it. We also have a jumbo version of it, which works really well on stage. And speaking of Disneyland, I was there just yesterday. Charlie, my first trick was a 4-square blendo. It's a great trick, easy to do, and it's amazing. Magic 51, my first trick was the sponge ball magic. Sponge ball magic's fantastic because it's very versatile and it's pretty easy. Sponge balls! This week we're doing something a little different. Instead of a standard promotion, we're doing something a little more personal. If you place an order at Magic Geek between now and next Friday, you're going to get a personalized video from me and the rest of us here at Magic Geek saying thank you for your order and talking to you, and you can do whatever you want with that video. You can post it up on YouTube or Facebook, or just keep it for yourself or show it to all your friends, and I'm going to say hi to you personally, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're trying something new, so place an order and you're gonna get an email file of a video of me saying hi, what's up, how you doing. Next week we're going to be talking about money, so if you have questions about money or comments about money, go ahead and leave them in the comments section down below, or on Facebook, or on Twitter, or on the Magic Geek blog. It could be about money magic, it could be about getting tips. Whatever your question is about money, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And if you like videos that are about magic and that are helpful and sometimes a little silly, go ahead and click the subscribe button right now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.
Weekly recap, where I answer your questions on a Friday. Weekly recap, you could win stuff if you participate in the giveaway. Weekly recap. The weekly recap, yeah.